Talked to him first, gave some jam, and fuck yeah.
The big guns come out. Don't be a smarty about it, or you're going to win one championship.
Brilliant. Centigrade's out.
30?
Fuck yeah. Can't start it.
Right, buckle up, legends. Macca here, your resident Supercars shit yarner, and welcome to the post-Taupō autopsy, otherwise known as round 3 of the 2025 post-round dump. Taupō, New Zealand, a lake so big it probably has its own weather system, the Muddy Hooker Falls, and a Macca's so mean as it's rocking a frickin' DC-3 airplane that you can eat your Big Mac in. Seriously, peak Macca's. I mean, the only thrilling thing at your local Macca's is, I don't know, fossilized fries in the bullpit that predate religion itself. But Taupō isn't just about geological wonders and a mean-ass Macca's. It was also the battleground for the ITM Taupō Super 440, a weekend so incident-filled that local panel beaters are now in line to retire. We all saw who stumbled across the line first, so let's skip the results and dive headfirst into the real action with our signature segment, Thrive, Alive, or Dive. Let's get into it. 888 Race Engineering. Brock Feeney. After murdering a small family of ducks last round, they were calling him Feeney the Fugitive. This week, more like Feeney the Finisher. Eventually. Started further back than your average boomer's receding hairline and still crawled his way back up to P7 in the last race. That's a comeback story and a half. Alive. Will Brown. The Toowoomba Seagull strikes again. This weekend, 888 were nowhere, but surprisingly, the Toowoomba Seagull is still taking some of those metaphorical chippies off the ground and leading championship. How does this bloke do it? Like, seriously. Witchcraft? I don't know. Alive. Techfed. Cam Waters, aka the Mulleted Assassin. This week was a roller coaster of, is he back? Followed by a resounding nope. Overall, alive. And what about the kid from the movie Up? You know, remember when in the movie Up where like the dude's house like floated away? That's kind of like Randall's podium hopes this year. Always within reach and then poof, dive. Walkinshaw and Andretti United, aka the soccer team. Chaz Mostert. Solid weekend for Chaz, snagging a win in race 2. He and Brody was so close on that track, I was half expecting a romantic slow dance in turn 5. Maybe next time some mood lighting and a bit of a Barry White CD, get the vibe going. Thrived. Ryan Wood. Wood came into Taupō stiff with intent and stayed rock solid nearly all year round. Wood was always ready to go deep when it counted. As an example, Wood went into bush at the wrong angle, caused an accident, and went limp in the midfield, much like my first time. Thrived. And yeah, it's looking good. You know, I predict podiums in New Zealand, even in... Fuck, I'm good. The old Bush and Dick combo is showing promise, despite a few love taps with the scenery. Some would say he's beating around the bush. Thrive. Will Davison. Davo was looking sharp, even snagging a cheeky P2. The other races were just kind of there, but glad to see the man bouncing back. Alive. Brad Jones Racing. Bryce Forward. More like Bryce Norwood. I've made that joke already. Yeah, rough as sandpaper dipped in gravel. Dive. Andre 3000. This bloke's back must be aching from carrying the entire BJR hype train. Consistently solid. Thrived. Baconator Jones. Despite the glorious name change, thanks for the confirmation, BJR. Baconator Jones' performance was a bit like Wendy's in Australia. There's very little to show. Dive. Seriously though, Wendy's, open more stores. I want a fucking Baconator. Hurry up. Evans. Did what he normally does, you know, not bad, not great. Alive. Matt Stone Racing. Cameron Hill. Turns out the Reddit detectives were right. The red lightsaber he's holding in the Supercars intro, not just for show. Evidence suggests he has a strong allegiance to the dark side. Palpatine would be pretty happy with that cheeky P2. Unfortunately, the Force wasn't strong with him in the other races. Alive. Nick Percat. After being placed on the New Zealand police blacklist, it seems that Nick Percat was sticking to the speed limit the whole weekend to avoid a night in jail. Dive. Grove Racing. Matt Payne. Oh yeah, bring the pain! Matt Payne stamped his authority over the JR Trophy this weekend, battling Hill for the lead and dropping the soon-to-be legendary "Here comes the Paynemaker" attack. Savage, absolutely savage. He made the Sith Lord his Padawan. Thrive. Food Allen. Food Allen did a solid job, especially getting into the shootout in his rookie year. Unfortunately got a bit tangled up in the last race, like a phone charger in my pocket, but thrive. Erebus Motorsport. Cooper Murray has the chill of a caffeinated chihuahua in a bouncy castle. 1 minute he's smooth, the next minute he's causing more carnage than a toddler with a permanent marker. Dive. By the way, I don't know what YTG is, but that livery is sexy as fuck. Jack LeBrock. This weekend he was as visible as a divorced dad avoiding paying child support. Results are pretty good though. Alive. Premier Racing. James Golding. Up and down like a toddler in a sugar rush. Alive. Richie Stanaway. Another average weekend. Someone needs to invent a weather machine that only rains during supercar racing, because instant podiums. Dive. Blanchard Racing Team. Fuck. I actually feel bad even making a joke about these guys, because it's just like, it's like punching a kid with cancer. Like, you just, there's no win. There's no, I just feel like I need to put up that, like, stop it, he's dead already, like, Simpsons meme. Like, that's just, it's not even, like, funny, it's just sad. I hope you guys can do better, honestly. Yeah, it's, let's move on. Team 18. Anton Di Pasquale, one of the quiet achievers this year. Good pace, but seems to attract bad luck like a magnet attracts stray paper clips. Alive. David Reynolds. Look, I still love the guy, but the only thing he passed all weekend was time. Dive. General Motors has revealed the new homologation team after Triple Eight went to be with their ex. And that team is... Team 18. That's funny, guys. I mean, imagine if Team 18 were actually the You're being serious. Look, in all seriousness, this is a huge opportunity for Team 18. But let's not sugarcoat it. The first job is proving they can actually develop the car and keep their own team out of chaos. And considering their track record, it's about as likely as Peter Addison being quiet on a controversial topic. If they can really get their shit together and work with Chev, it could be a potential success. Speaking of potential success and massive lease of faith, Supercars is looking for a new CEO, and I, your humble host, has officially thrown my hat in the ring. My meticulously crafted plan for global motorsport domination, which you can all admire on the post rundown Instagram. Give it a like, give it a follow, legend. Has been met with mostly silence from the Supercars HQ. However, the outpouring support from you legends has been truly heartwarming. Even the brain trust at Tickford, yes, Tickford, showed their support. Who knew that they had such refined taste and leadership? Despite my clearly superior vision and groundbreaking strategies, Supercars hasn't returned my DMs. Maybe they're just overwhelmed by my superior genius. Maybe the spam filter is particularly aggressive. We'll see. And now for a new segment, Inbred of the Round, endorsed by the legends at Inbreds at Supercars Threads. You guys are legends. I fucking love you. So I'm going to pass the mic over to my yeasty friend, Toasty Trev. Come up.
Right, dickheads. Toasty Trev here. Inbred of the round goes to none other than the series operator, Mark Scaife. Now, I don't know what he's been drinking in the commentary books, but Scave, you keep calling your front bumper cam a bird's eye view, mate. And what kind of bird flies 2 inches off the fucking ground? Every time it comes on screen, he's still like, oh wow, look at this bird's eye angle. Mate, the only bird I've ever seen is the one I gave you in front of the camera. Toasty Trev out.
Well, thanks, Trev, for that incredibly detailed and accurate analysis of inbred of the round. So what did we learn from this round? Triple Eight pulled a sickie. The Toowoomba Seagull always picks up the chips. Cam Hill has pledged allegiance to the Sith. Nick Percat has a New Zealand police rap sheet. Matt Payne unleashed the Paynemaker! Local Taupō panel beaters are making sick bank, and Supercars doesn't reply to the DMs. Come on, man. And that, Legends, was round 3 of the post-round dump. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss the forthcoming Tasmanian tantrum. And drop your thoughts in the comments below, and keep it civil, we're not inbreds. Catch you after Tassie. It's going to be a ripper.
Just plucked her in first, gave some jam, fuck yeah.
The big guns come out. Don't be a smarty about it. Look, you're going to win one championship.
Centigrades out